Daniel Whalen to punt for the Packers. He gets it away. It is a high, deep spiral. DeJean looks up. He takes it. He's hit. He's dropped immediately. That was pretty dangerous because their gunner, Bo Milton, was coming down fast, and DeJean did not call for a fair catch. The Eagles' first offensive stop is brought to you by Plumbers Union, Local 690, protecting the health of the nation. Visit plumber690.org. There is a timeout on the field with the score 7-0 Eagles on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
It's time to cut your old point-of-sale system and revolutionize your business with PDQ POS. Joe Flynn and his team at PDQ have been the industry leader for over 35 years. They offer everything from mobile POS to self-service kiosks and the best service and support in the industry. For the fastest, easiest, and most reliable...
viewed on the outside to AJ.
I think he had
it. Was smart.
Well, at any rate, it wasn't reviewed. It is a first down, and the Eagles now have a second down and 9 at their own 49-yard line. Calcaterra in the game. Goddard comes out. Hurts with Barkley to his right. Slot to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Hurts backpedals. He looks. He fires to the near side, and it is caught by Calcaterra. Short gain, but he snatched it in before it went out of bounds up at the Packers' 47-yard line, a 4-yard pickup.
The Packers really want to play two deep covers. They want to keep their safeties back and try to avoid giving up the big play. The Eagles have to take advantage using their tight end, especially in the middle of the field.
Dotson and Smith to the far side. Barkley and Brown to the near side. Empty backfield for Hurts. It is 3rd and 5. Motion. Barkley. Hurts takes the snap. He looks towards Barkley. He fires out to Barkley, who tries to give ground, and he can't get any place because the Packers' Javon Bullard was right over there and had him dead to rights.
Well, it's a really good play in theory, but when you've got Devontae Smith out and he's trying to get a block, when a defender has a full head of steam, he just can't hold up.
That was Bullard who really made a good, solid tackle on the play.
Well, he runs right through Devontae Smith, and it makes it easy then to get to Saquon Barkley, get bodies around him to make the stop.
In the punt, great man. In the return, Jaden Reed standing at the 10, another dangerous returner. 7-0 Eagles, 9:22 to go in the first quarter. Here is the punt. It is end over end. Backing up is Reed. He gets out of the way, and it bounces into the end zone. Timeout on the field with the score. 7-0 Eagles on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP. Whether the third down pressure is on or off, our team plays to win. That's why PNC is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network and why they're committed to moving your finances across the goal line. It may sometimes seem boring, but your team understands that a solid game plan
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
leading at Lancaster locations. 7-0 Eagles. Packers with their second possession, moving left to right, and they'll begin with the ball on the 20-yard line after the touchback. Eagles got it going early when they recovered the opening kickoff return, which was fumbled, and a few plays later, Hurts to Johan Dotson. Right now, 1st and 10 Packers at their own 20. In the backfield is Chris Brooks. Motion. Josh Jacobs comes in and takes the handoff. It doesn't matter. He picks up a couple of yards, and the Eagles are not fooled at all. Nakobe Dean is there to make the stop. Just a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, Nakobe Dean triggers so quickly when he recognizes that it's run. They're going to have that lead blocker in there, so he goes in right away, and he tries to take out the lead blocker. And I think the Packers are going to come out with an injured player.
I think it's Jenkins. I think it is. Elston Jenkins.
But Vic Fangio coming into this game, he knows that they've got to make sure that first they stop the run. So the first possession, he's He comes with this 5-man front. And even here in the second possession, right away, these guys are triggering from the second level downhill, getting to the line of scrimmage and trying to limit the run.
Their coach, Matt LaFleur, Mike, is a master of motion. That's what he's known for. He does a lot of that,
Yes.
but the Eagles weren't fooled a bit.
Well, he comes from that Shanahan tree as well. And pre-snap, they're going to give you a lot of things to consider. And if you're not disciplined, especially with your eyes, making sure that your eyes are in the right place, you could certainly go wrong.
Travis Glover comes in.
Jenkins, their left guard, ends up getting hurt on this play, and he's headed to the sideline.
It is 2nd and 8 for the Packers.
Or right guard.
In the gun. Love. Motion. Reed. Back goes Love. He looks. He fires. And it is complete but short of a first down as he gets it to Romeo Dobbs. Dobbs catches it for a 6-yard gain.
Yeah, but very, very tight coverage on the outside by the young rookie Quinyon Mitchell. Something he's done all season long.
It is 3rd and 2. You also have to watch out for Love because Jordan Love can run. Slots to either side. Motion to the near side of the field and Reed. Love putting his hands to his ears. Takes the snap. He's back. He fires to the near side of the field. He's got a first down to Tucker Kraft, the tight end, up across the 35-yard line to the 38. Slay in coverage, but too much pushing.
Yeah, and Slay's out there, and he's the only one. Slay's looking deep, and no one's really covering the flat on this play. It's really a blown coverage somewhere between Cooper DeJean and Slay.
1st and 10. Packers moving for the first time in this game. 7-0 Eagles. We've played 8 minutes in the first quarter. And the gun is low. Slot to the near side. Low receiver to the far side. Motion. Reed. Handoff goes inside to Jacobs. And Jacobs moves the pile, but only for a couple of yards. He's a hard runner, but the Eagles are meeting him with equal strength.
Yeah, and they primarily like to run Jacobs between the tackles. Now, when they want to get out on the perimeter, they're going to use Jaden Reed. They're going to use some of their speed guys in the jet sweep and try and get guys on the perimeter. But with Jacobs, it's primarily between the two tackles.
It is 2nd down and 6. The only area where he is ahead of Saquon Barkley is yards after contact, and just slightly. It is 2nd down and 6. Under center this time is Love. He goes with a quick pitch to Jacobs. He breaks a tackle, and he's down at the line of scrimmage. There's nothing there. He could have been thrown for a loss, but Nolan Smith lasted with him anyhow after a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, Nakobe Dean shoots the gap here and does a fantastic job of recognizing and getting into their backfield. But Jacobs breaks a lot of tackles. He breaks away from that one and now gives the Packers a 3rd and short.
It is 3rd and 4. They have to get across their own 48 for a first down. 6:21 to go in the quarter. Chris Brooks in the backfield. They go trips left. Lone receiver to the near side of the field. And the gun is low. Stamps his foot. Takes the snap. Here comes the rush. He's rolling. He's tackled. Sacked by Smith. Nolan Smith got him all the way back at the 30.
I don't think Jordan Love is used to the type of speed that Nolan Smith brings to the game. Now, he rolls out, and he thinks he's going to be able to get away from the pass rush, but it's the speed of Nolan Smith that gets to him and takes him down for a loss.
Boy, does he have speed. To think people last year were wondering if he were a wasted draft pick in the first round.
He just needed to grow up.
That's it. Acclimate himself to this level of play. In the punt is Whalen. DeJean to return. The punt is high. DeJean looks up, comes forward, catches it at the 18, takes it to the 20, comes to the 30, and that is it. With a pickup of 12 yards on the return. That sack sponsored by Verizon. For every sack this postseason, Verizon will donate $500 to the Travis Mannion Foundation. Get to your local Verizon store today. Philadelphia Eagles power. opening quarter. 7-0 Eagles. First and 10 Birds. Ball at their own 30, moving right to left. So far, Hurts shows no signs of rust. 4 for 4 throwing the football. He's in the gun. Slot to the near side. 2 receivers stacked to the far side. Barkley to the right of Hurts. On first down, he slips it to Barkley, tries to sweep. He's across the 35, cuts back at the 40, and comes almost to the 48-yard line. Brought down by Walker, but a pickup of 17.
Yeah, and he's getting good blocks down the field, and that's so important. He's such a smart runner, Merrill. He follows the big guys. It's the center, Cam Jurgens, that snaps, pulls out to the left side. He gets in behind Cam, but he's also got A.J. down the field, getting a block, along with Dixon. These guys know how to block on the perimeter.
5 carries, 38 yards for Saquon. First and 10 at their own 47. Hurts again in the gun, slot to the far side of the field. This time, Hurts keeps. Hurts rolls. Hurts picks up a first down and more and slides down across the Packers 40 all the way at the 42. Got a good block from A.J. Brown.
I don't see much rust now, I have to tell you. But this is one where Jalen Hurts pulls and he gets out on the perimeter. He gets a really good block, as you said, from A.J. You don't get big runs unless you've got wide receivers that are willing to block, get downfield. You don't have to knock people over, but you do have to get in their way.
What he's saying to the Packers is, I may be coming back from concussion protocol, but the run is still in my repertoire. First and 10, ball at the Green Bay 38. Motion, Jahan Dotson. Hurts gives to Barkley. Barkley looks for running room. He goes cartwheeling down at the 35-yard line. Evan Williams was there to stop him after a 3-yard gain. 3:44 to go in the opening quarter. 7-0 Eagles.
And they're giving them a lot of variety in their run game. Right now, they're able to get out on the perimeter when the center snaps the ball. Cam Jurgens, he's pulling out one side or the other and leading the interference for the running back.
Kellen Moore has put together some game plan. In comes Kenny Gainwell. Hurts lines him up at a second down and 7. Ball at the Packers 35. Play action. Pass out in the flat. And running with it this time is Goddard. And he is pulled down shy of the 30. Not much there. It'll be third down and about 2 or 3. Edgerrin Cooper made the stop. He's a very solid linebacker.
He's one of their many good linebackers that have a lot of speed.
Packers almost jumped, but they get back. Hurts comes up, says something to Jurgens, moves back into the shotgun with Gainwell to his left. He goes trips right. It is third down and 3. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Handoff goes Gainwell, and Gainwell lurches forward and has the first down.
I love the pre-snap communication. He gets to the line of scrimmage. He looks over the defense. He understands where they're going to be. He resets his offense. He calls the play, and the guys in the middle, the bigs, they just create enough room for Kenny Gainwell to pick up the first down.
It is first and 10 Birds at the Packers 26. 7-0 Eagles. They go with a pistol formation with Gainwell behind Hurts. Hurts to Gainwell, and Gainwell is brought down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a yard, but he runs into Edgerrin Cooper, which is never a good thing. Second down and 8.
He just needed to hang with Mekhi Becton a little bit more. And when the ball is snapped, Mekhi Becton pulls from the right side, from the backside of the play out to the left. And I think if he hangs with Mekhi just a little bit longer, he sees a lot more daylight.
Barkley back in. Second down and 8. They're at the Packers 23.5. Hurts lines them up. They're in an eye under formation. Paris Campbell in the game. They go with the fullback this time. Hurts back. He's looking. He fires. He completes it for another first down, and this time it is Devontae Smith.
Clockwork. Just beautiful timing, ball placement. The ball comes out as he's turning on the outcut, and he just locates it in the air. Another first down.
15 yards. Eagles in the Deborah Hart Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. First and 10. Birds driving. They're outside the Packers' 14-yard line. They take Goddard and A.J. Brown to the far side. Slot to the near side. Barkley to the left of Hurts. 1st and 10. Last minute of play in quarter number 1. Hurts backpedals, looks, fires, incomplete in the direction of Dotson, who was well covered on the play, and so was the pressure coming in on Hurts.
Yes, pretty good throwaway. The Packers have 7 guys lined up at the line of scrimmage showing blitz. And the smart thing to do here, and it's so hard to figure out where everyone's coming from. He throws this one away, and it's the right throwaway.
9 runs, 6 passes so far for the Birds.
Many times they'll put those 7 guys, 6 guys at the line of scrimmage, and they'll just back off into covers. That time, they were bringing them.
Dotson and Brown to the far side. Smith and Goddard to the near side. Motion Smith in the gun. Hurts. He's back. He's looking. He is rolling. He's being chased. He's going to look and throw the football away down the right side of the field. He was being chased. He gave it a long run, but was not going to put the ball in harm's way.
I still like the job the offensive line is doing. Now, he didn't have a receiver break open right away in the early part of the down, so he has to come out of the pocket. But the offensive line, they're giving him the necessary time.
1 for 2 on 3rd downs. They go trips right. Right to left is Smith, Brown, and Dotson. Goddard to the near side. Hurts with Barkley to his left. Hurts is back. Here comes the rush. He lets it go, and it's incomplete. May have been knocked down at the line of scrimmage, but it's incomplete.
Good decision right here. He's trying to set up a screen to the left side to Saquon Barkley, but they get through so quickly, there's no time to even set up the screen. It's an all-out blitz.
Jake Elliott in for the short field goal. The ball will be spotted at the 21-yard line. So let's see if Jake Elliott can get the playoff started on the right foot. 31-yard attempt to put the Eagles up 10-0. Ball is spotted. The kick is away, and the kick is perfect. 10-0 Eagles. There's another $500 donation for the local Chevrolet dealers Kids for Kids program, benefiting the Child Life Education and Creative Arts Therapy Department at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. Join the Eagles Kids Club and score yourself a new limited edition Eagles backpack. By signing up, you'll also unlock exclusive events, contests, and more. Learn more at PhiladelphiaEagles.com/Kids Club.
Well, it looks like Jake is still in rhythm. This is one of the things that I wanted to see coming into this game. Opportunities for Jake Elliott, because you know that games at some point are going to come down to Jake Elliott, and you want to make sure that he has the confidence that he needs, and he's in rhythm. He appears to be in rhythm.
And Jake is kicking off. The deep man, even though he fumbled the first time, still has to concern you. That's Dixon. Keyshawn Dixon, very dangerous. 19 seconds to go in the opening quarter. This one is high. Dixon goes over and tracks it, takes it at the 5, out to the 10, the 15, 20. He tries to cut outside, but he's upended as he cut back inside by do everything, Mr. Do Everything, Nolan Smith.
He is doing a little bit of everything.
Boy, he's good.
Yeah, he is a good football player. And a lot of these guys, you know, they come into the league and you don't see who they are until they've had a few years, and you can certainly see that he is maturing. And a lot of these guys, you know, I look at the Green Bay roster, they've got a lot of those young Georgia players too, who are part of that championship team.
1st and 10 for the Packers. Ball at their own 30. Motion to the near side of the field. It's another running play and another stop by the Eagles as Josh Jacobs is pushing and shoving but getting nowhere as we come to the end of the first quarter with the score. The Eagles up 10-0 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 W. He looks, going deep down the far side of the field. And it is incomplete. And
Slay took it.
Slay takes it into the end zone. How about that?
So Love wants to load up. The Eagles are playing Merrill their 5-man front, so a single coverage on the outside, and Love knows that he's got one-on-one. He tries to get it downfield to his fastest target, and Slay is running stride for stride with him. Big play, Slay takes it away.
He really did. I thought the receiver was in perfect position, and magically he pulled it away.
So Wicks is in perfect position, but Slay plays the ball much better than Dontavian Wicks plays it.
He did, just took it right out of his breadbasket.
That's why they call him Big Play.
That's the second turnover of the game.
That's why they call him Big Play.
That's what they call him. He doesn't want you to call him Darius.
That's not his name.
It's Big Play. It is 1st and 10 Eagles, the ball at the 22, moving left to right, up 10-0. Under center this time is Hurts. He gives it off inside, and Barkley picks up a couple of yards, maybe 3. Cooper makes the stop. How about that? 2 turnovers on the opening kickoff and on that deep pass. And that pass was there, but just a marvelous play by Slay, who took it out of his breadbasket.
Yeah, and when Wicks started to react to the ball, that's why A.J. plays with such late hands so often. When Wicks started to locate the ball, react to the ball, Slay did as well.
It is 2nd down and 7 for the Eagles. Hurts puts Smith in motion on 2nd down. Hurts is back. He's looking. Here comes the rush. He's going to run. He comes across the 30, and he has a 1st down at the 35, and there's a penalty flag on the far side of the field. I think it's against the Eagles.
The play may stand. I thought Green Bay jumped off sides.
I did
no,
too.
it's backing. They're backing it up.
Offense, number 6, 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
No, it's on the Eagles.
I thought Bullard jumped the snap count, and maybe Devontae reacted to that, but I thought Bullard coming off the edge
Mike,
jumped the snap count.
I think he did, and I think they missed it. I saw the same thing you did. It is 2nd down and 12 for the Eagles back at the 20. They lead 10-0 early in the 2nd quarter. Hurts lines them up. 3 receivers to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Hurts into a long count. Has Barkley to his left. Hurts backpedals. He's looking. He has time now. He's being chased. Fires. He completes it, and it's incomplete. It is incomplete. Intended on the near side of the field to Goddard, and the ball was underthrown.
I think they're going to try and protect their cornerbacks against these receivers by rolling the safeties over the top, and the tight ends have to have a good game against this defense.
Now, the Eagles are up 10-0, but you want to be pulling away from this team right now.
Yeah, you just want to get into a rhythm. You want to see the offense operating the way the offense is capable of operating.
Calcaterra in motion on the far side of the field. Slot to the near side. Double tight end. Hurts gives it off inside. Running with the football is Barkley, but he will be way short of the 1st down as he gets only as far as the 27-yard line, and he runs into McDuffie. Pickup of 7, but the Eagles will have to punt.
They will crowd the line of scrimmage, the Packers, with multiple players, and generally they just want to rush 4, but they want to have missed assignments by your offensive line, so they want to get guys around the line of scrimmage early.
Man's punt is away. It's a knuckler. Now they're going to hold things up. There's another penalty flag. Let's see about this.
I think it was movement before the snap. Yep.
Ball start. Offense, number 48. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
It's on Blasingame. Corey Blasingame, who was picked up in midseason for special teams and to play fullback. So man will punt again. Deep man is Jaden Reed. He can run. Eagles have been very tight on special teams so far. But you hold your breath when you see guys like Reed. Here is another one. It's a deep punt. Reed backs up and takes it at the 25. Comes to the 30. Looks for running room. Goes to the outside. He's at the 40. He's at the 45. And as advertised, Jaden Reed can run. Braden Mann knocks him out of bounds, but that is a 19-yard punt return, and there is a timeout on the field.
Jalen still look a little rusty to me. Just a tad bit rusty. He gonna have to pick it up a little bit for me. Because what I see is still him holding the ball too long and not letting it throw like, let's say like Tanner McKee did last week. He let that ball go. So we just need Jalen to pick it up just a little bit if we want to win this game. This is still anybody's game, even though we up 10-0.
To order sandwiches, visit your Philadelphia.
Piece of Eagles history from game-worn jerseys to stadium-used seats and more. Shop now at therealist.com/Eagles.
Well, Elton Jenkins never made it back for the Packers offense, and Travis Glover, the rookie, is in now at left guard.
1st and 10 for the Packers. Ball on their own 44. Love on first down gives off and running with the football and coming across the 45 is Jacobs. Zach Bond makes a tackle. First team All-Pro, Zach Bond.
Yeah, put that first team All-Pro on his name.
Yep.
Put some respect on his name. The guy has been phenomenal and a great pickup for this defense.
2nd down and 7. Packers moving right to left. 12:15 to go here in the first half. Motion, Reed in the gun. Love. Love's back. Love pumps. He fires. He completes it. He is Reed for a first down across midfield, out of bounds at the Eagles 46. Love has an arm. He's got a big arm. And if he has time, he can hit his targets.
Yeah, and again, they just gave him way too much space on the outside.
He gets it there in no time flat.
Yep, and now they bring in Jordan Davis. When you get to first down, you want his big body on the field.
1st and 10. Motion to the near side of the field. This time, again, it goes to Jacobs, and Jacobs spins forward this time for 5. Pretty good run for Jacobs this time. He was hit at the line of scrimmage, but managed to spin his way for 4 additional yards before Nakobe Dean stopped him. Nakobe Dean's another one of those guys who for the first couple of years you wondered, is he ever going to see playing time? Bunch of injuries, but this year he's been superb.
And it's a defense that really fits him, fits his skill set. Vic Fangio allows him to get downhill a lot and get to the football.
Jacobs comes back into the backfield, slot to the near side of the field, 2nd down and 5. Tight end in motion. This time, give goes to Jacobs, breaks a tackle, and picks up about 4 yards before Nakobe Dean makes his 2nd consecutive tackle.
They're not going to go away from the run game.
No.
It's what the Packers do. number one in the league in run percentage. They're going to run the football, and their offense goes through Josh Jacobs. They will continue to pound you even when they are not having a lot of success.
10-0 Eagles. Packers with a 3rd and 1 at the 36. Isaiah Rodgers comes in for Slay. In the gun is Love. Have the tight end in motion, and they push and shove, and they snap it to the tight end Kraft, and he does his own version of the tush push, and he takes it all the way across the 30. So they brought the tight end, Kraft, in motion, and he played the role of Jalen Hurts.
He goes in motion, gets behind the center, and they just push bodies. No one's able to get to his legs, and until you get to his legs, he continues to churn.
Packers on the move. This is not a runaway. Eagles are up 10-0, but the Packers are threatening. They're inside their 30. They're down at the 28. Inside the Eagles' 30. 2 receivers stacked to each side. Emmanuel Wilson in the game at running back. Motion to the near side of the field. Love calling for the football. He's back. He's looking. He fires complete down at the 25-yard line as he has Reed.
He has Reed, but Quinyon Mitchell's not giving up a lot of space on the outside. He drives quickly on the throw and limits Reed to just a 4-yard pickup.
It is 2nd down and 6. But the fact of the matter is the Packers are still moving the football. Under 9 to play here in the first half. Josh Jacobs back in. 10-0 Eagles. Packers' greatest threat so far. 3 receivers, slot to the far side. Motion Wicks left to right. This time on a delay, it goes to Jacobs, and he's thrown for a loss by Dean.
Yes.
Dean caught him on the backfield and threw him 5 yards back.
They are so solid on this play up front, Merrill. They pull the right side of the offensive line to the left, and the Eagles shut it off. Then when Jacobs starts back the other way, Nakobe Dean gets to his legs, gets him on the ground for a loss on the play.
It is 3rd and 12 for Green Bay. They are 2 for 4 on 3rd down conversions. 3 receivers to the far side. Chris Brooks in the backfield. Lines up in the slot now to the near side. Empty backfield for Love. Love retreats. He's looking. He's still looking. He's going to run. He is dashing to the far side. Breaks a tackle, and he's very close to a 1st down before Cooper DeJean finally stops him. Let's see where they mark it. Very close.
Oh, and they're going to keep their offense on the field, so it has to be crunch time. Taste victory with their true fan favorite, Hurts barbecue chips. Hurts, it's rooted in flavor.
Can the Eagles stop them right here? It is 4th and a full yard.
It'll probably be the tight end once again with their pushing action.
Well, the way that worked the last time, why not? Love lines up in the gun. This is 4th down. Motion to the near side. They give it to the tight end, and he picks up the 1st down on the tush push. As if to say to the Eagles, in your face, we can do it too.
Yeah, they line him up on a wing, and then he motions over and gets right in behind center, and they're able to convert.
You're talking about a 6'5", 254-pound tight end. 1st and 10. Packers. Eagles leading 10-0. 6:50 to go in the first half.
But it's a run by Jordan Love on the previous play that sets them up, and they get this 1st down.
Dobbs to the far side. Underside of this time is Love. Jacobs, the single setback. This time, Love looks. He is firing for the end zone, and it is broken up. It is broken up on the far side by Isaiah Rodgers.
Yeah, and an excellent play by Isaiah Rodgers. If you think that guy doesn't have speed, you're fooling yourself, and there's a penalty on the play, Merrill.
It may be holding on the Eagles. No? Let's see. Where it is dropped. Let's see.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense, number 79.
That sounds better, doesn't it?
That's much better.
They're calling it on the rookie, Travis Glover, who just came into the game.
6.5 to go in the opening, the first half. 10-0 Eagles, but the Packers trying to put some points on the board right here.
Slay goes out, and Rodgers comes in, and, they think that, okay, we can take a shot over there. No, thanks.
Dobbs to the far side. Slot to the near side. Love bracketed. Puts a man in motion. This time gives to Jacobs. Jacobs breaks the tackle, but only gets back to the original line of scrimmage. The Kobe Dean, who has a bunch of tackles, and Milton Williams make the stop. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. Clock ticking as we get down to the 6-minute mark. Eagles scored in the first few minutes of the game on a turnover on the opening kickoff and then a strike to Hurts to Jahan Dotson. They have one field goal and that's the score, 10-0. 2nd and 10. Packers, empty backfield. Motion, Reed, back to the near side. Love back. Love looks. He screens it, but forget it. As the ball arrives at Kraft, so do the Eagles in the person of the Kobe Dean.
That's just
and he'll
smart.
lose 2 yards.
That's just smart football. And the Kobe Dean just recognized his screen that they're trying to set up. And the Kobe Dean just, as you said, he was right there when the ball got to the tight end, and he took him down.
Boy, this Eagles team, offensively and defensively, has just done an excellent job of preparation for the Packers. Nothing seems to surprise them, Mike.
No, you're exactly right. Kobe Dean makes this play, but in the end, he's very slow to get off the field, and he's got to have help from the trainers, and it looks like something in the lower leg area.
Boy, this is a guy you do not want to lose.
No, he's such a good player.
Oh,
and he's kind of the quarterback back there. He communicates everything to make sure that the front end is connected to the back end, and he keeps the communication going. And he's a leader of that defense. I know that Zach Bond is the guy who makes all the plays. He's the all-pro, but Nakobe Dean has been the glue in that defense.
I don't like the way he is coming off this field. Let's go down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. I'll update you guys when I learn more about Nakobe, but another injury update. Darius Slay left to go back to the locker room to get his elbow checked out. He is questionable to return. Back to you.
I'll tell you what, he'll be back. He leaves every game and comes back.
This is the 12th play of this drive, and Green Bay just holding on to the football.
3rd and 13. Empty backfield. 2 receivers right, 3 left. Back goes Love. He's looking. Here comes the rush. He's rolling. He's stepping up. He's firing, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Nobody open. And the field goal unit will come on for the Packers.
Fantastic job on the back end, just not giving Love anywhere to go with the ball. And they're rushing, they're pressuring with just 4. So they're able to drop 7 in coverage and take away all of his throwing lanes.
So it will be a 38-yard field goal for Brandon McManus out of North Penn High School and Temple University. 38-yard attempt.
McManus 95% on the season.
Ball is spotted. The kick is away, and the kick is no good.
Not there.
No good. He missed it. There's a timeout on the field with the score. 10-0 Birds on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
PNC Bank loves an exciting game, but they also think a little boring can go a long way. You see, boring banking means you're doing the right things. That's why PNC leaves the 3rd and long to the professionals. Reliable fiscal strategies are more in their zone anyway. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
First and 10. Eagles moving left to right. 5:05 to go in the first half. Hurts lines them up. He's under center. Barkley the single setback. Double tight end. Motion to the near side. Goddard. Back goes Hurts. He is being chased. He is looking downfield. He is going to slide down safely at the 25-yard line and take a 3-yard loss. It'll be second down and 13.
Yeah,
That's a
you
sack.
like to see him just throw that one away and just start all over again. You don't really need to slide in that space. And Lane Johnson is right there with him. Just throw that one away, stay on your feet, and reset.
Second down and 13. He'll run when he feels the opportunity is right, but he's not going to turn it into Lamar Jackson, who runs routinely every other play. It is second down and 13. They go to a pistol formation with a double tight end. Hurts fakes. He's back. Here comes the rush. He is rolling, directing traffic, and finally he throws it away. Now there's a penalty flag, and we'll see about that. It could be holding on the Eagles. Pass rush by Slayton.
Yep.
It is. Mike, watching the game last night, there was one time I think Lamar Jackson must have run 4 or 5 times in a row. He just takes off.
Holding. Offense.
It's
number 68.
crazy.
The penalty is declined. It's third down.
I don't think you want your quarterback in that kind of exposure. I mean, he's great. There's no question about it. Probably the MVP. But, boy, he put himself in harm's way.
Yeah, he's such a weapon, though. He can run, he can throw, and it's crazy how so many people say he's not a passer. I think he threw for 41 touchdowns this year.
Oh, yeah.
He can do everything.
Everything. But sometimes you run that much, your number comes up and your season is over. That is third and 13. Back goes Hurts again. He's looking. He's going to run, and he's going to push forward. He's short of a first down. He gets to the 35, and the Eagles will have to punt, as Rashawn Gary says that's enough.
Yeah, and I know that A.J. Brown wanted him to give him a shot here. A.J.'s double covered downfield, but he still feels like I'm open.
10-0 Eagles.
That's just the way you feel when you're A.J. Brown. Like, give it a shot because I can make a play here.
3.5 to go here in the first half. And the punt man in the return. Reed, who had a 19-yard return the last time he caught the punt. This one is very high. Reed calls for a fair catch and drops it, but he not fumbles it out of bounds. He caught it, but it went off his chest and out of bounds.
Yep.
So that's safe. Timeout on the field with the score 10-0 Birds on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Roto-Rooter. Plumbing problem? No match for a little DIY duct tape. Shoot, hold on. Nope. There we go. No match for a little... dang it. Wait. Duct tape and a wrench. Leaks are no match for duct tape and a wrench. And a bucket and a towel, more duct tape, a hammer, this random tool I found in the basement, another bucket, more tape, a little more tape. Perfect. On second thought, maybe leave plumbing to the pros at Roto-Rooter.
And away go troubles down the drain.
Hey, Eagles fans. This is Eagles All-Pro wide receiver Mike Quick. Phones weren't made to be broken, but life happens. So when you break your phone, Verizon in Philly's got you. Trade in any phone for one of their top brands in any condition. Guaranteed, and get a great deal on one of their best 5G phones with unlimited ultimate. Switch now and save. Available at any Philly area Verizon store.
Breaking news, and this one is almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all about new customers at Bet365 because they get $150 in bonus bets guaranteed when they
giving a lot of love to Fletcher Cox, who's in the house. They've got Fletcher Cox on the big screen, and certainly he gets a lot of love here in Philadelphia.
What a great player he was. 1st and 10. Packers. Ball at the 28. Eagles had an illegal touch that cost them 5 yards on that exchange. So, Eagles up 10-0, keeping the Packers off the scoreboard. Packers missed McManus on a 38-yard field goal attempt to put them on. So here they are with 3 1/4, 3:25 to go in the first half. Shotgun. Love. He hasn't done anything spectacular yet. Love takes the snap and takes his drop. He's looking. He swings it over. Penalty flag down as Jacobs makes the catch, but this may be holding on Green Bay.
I think you're right. It's going to be a hold on Green Bay, although they get really nothing out of the play. There's a hold in the backfield, but it's still so well played by this defense. I love the way everybody's in place. They're very much aware of the spacing and where they need to be to stop the play.
Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. First down.
It's very early in this game. I mean, there's a whole half to go. But so far, 10-0 seems very little for the way this has been played. The Eagles are all over the Packers on both sides of the ball. They should be up by more.
I agree.
It is 1st and 20 for Green Bay. 2 receivers to the far side. Brooks in the backfield. On 1st down, Love takes the snap. He's back. He looks. He fires. He completes it. And breaking away and running hard is Reed. Reed is across the 30, across the 35, and out of bounds up at the 38-yard line with a 1st down. That's a 21-yard play. Let's go down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. An update on both Nakobe Dean and Darius Slay. Nakobe Dean is out with a knee injury, unfortunately, and Darius Slay is back in the game. Back to you guys.
All right, it is 1st and 10 for the Packers. That's the biggest play.
Yeah, and Owen Burks here, he actually knocks Cooper DeJean off of the tackle instead of getting with DeJean to get him on the ground.
Trips right, but it's a running play to Josh Jacobs, who spins forward for 5, but another penalty flag comes down, and it could be holding again on the Packers, and I think that's what it is.
Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Travis Glover, the rookie, he's having a lot of problems out there. You know, he comes in and replacing Elton Jenkins, and he's now has 3 penalties already himself.
Packers are doing it to themselves. It's a 1st and 20. They go forward 20 yards. They come backwards 15. 1st and 10. Now at the 28, their own 28. And the gun is Love. Love. Into a long count. Now they're going to hold things up again. And we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. With the score, the Eagles 10, the Packers zip on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
PDQ POS is the MVP in point-of-sale solutions. Easy to use with the best support in the industry, and it doesn't take a bite out of your sales with costly fees. It's the choice of all concept food service businesses across the country. PDQ POS has real-time analytics with insights to elevate your team and your play calling. PDQ POS has been rated the #1 point-of-sale by restaurant owners for more than 35 years, so don't wait. Make the switch to PDQ POS today. Visit PDQPOS.com.
Piazza Premium Automobiles is proud to serve as the halftime sponsor of the Eagles Radio Network. As the team drives for another win, experience ultimate luxury in a newer certified pre-owned vehicle from Piazza Premium Automobiles with exclusive brands like Land Rover, Jaguar, Porsche, BMW, Infiniti, Alfa Romeo, Maserati, and Mercedes-Benz. You're sure to elevate your drive. To find the Pennsylvania, Delaware, or New Jersey location nearest you, visit PiazzaPremiumAutos.com. Just like our offensive line protects our star quarterback, plumbers protect the health of the nation. And Philadelphia Plumbers Union Local 6.
face. Wendy's new mushroom bacon cheeseburger is entering the chat for a limited time only. Get to your local Wendy's and try a new mushroom bacon cheeseburger today. Today's stats brought to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865. First and 20 for the lifeless Packers. On first down, Love goes into a long count, empty backfield. He looks, he fires out in the flat to the tight end, and running along the sideline is Kraft. Picks up about 10 yards, but he's only back at the original line of scrimmage. So far, Mike, this team can't get out of its own way.
Yeah, and they've got to do a better job of Cooper DeJean just getting off the block or get the official to call that hold.
It is second down and 8. Packers have had a bunch of penalties. They go with 3 receivers, 2 to the near side of the field. And the gun again is Love. He looks, he pumps, he floats it out. He's got Brooks, and Brooks is running with the ball, pushes forward up to the 45-yard line. 1 minute and 40 to go in the first half. Burks with the tackle. You know, with the Kobe Dean out, Oren Burks is in, and he is a very, very capable player. Third down and 3. Love again. Lines them up. Love calling for the football. Now comes up, maybe audibilizing. Now moves back into the shotgun with Brooks to his left. Third and 3. Can the Eagles stop them? Love fires, and he completes it to the far side of the field. He's got Dobbs for a first down. Across midfield into Eagles territory. 1 minute to play in the first half. 10-0 Eagles, trying to keep the Packers off the board. Love lines them up. He continues with Brooks to his near side. 3 receivers. Clock ticking. 50 seconds to go. Back goes Love. Here comes the rush. He gets it away, and it's incomplete. It looked like it was intercepted. I thought it hit the ground first.
You were right.
I thought it was incomplete. It was good pass rush by Carter.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable move by Jalen Carter in the middle of that defense who he's being double teamed all day long. This time he splits the gap on those 2 offensive linemen trying to double team him, and he's in the face of Jordan Love almost immediately, and Love just has to try and get the ball out of his hands.
It was just short of Bond. It is second down and 10. Football remains at the Eagles' 48.5. Love lines them up. Slot to the near side. Lone receiver to the far side. Back goes Love. He's looking. He has time. He fires, and it's intercepted by Bond. Bond at midfield. Bond runs out of bounds at the 45. Zach Bond, first team All-Pro.
You see how smart Zach Bond is? Not only is he able to get into the passing lane, get the football, but he sprints immediately to the sideline so that he can stop the clock. And now the offense has the ball with 36 seconds on the clock on the Packers side of the field.
He's not usually demonstrative, but he took a very classy bow in the end zone. The play of the game brought to you by Chevrolet. Come check out their award-winning lineup of hard-working trucks and versatile SUVs. Plus, find exciting deals available right now at your local Chevy dealer.
Turnover number 3 in the first half of this game.
Oh, this team is playing really well. First and 10, 36 seconds to go, and the Packers have just been stifled time and time again. They even missed a rather makeable field goal of only 38 yards. First and 10 Birds. Can they put more on the board right here? Hurts lines them up. He has been very, very efficient. Barkley to his right. Hurts on first down. Feeds Saquon. Off the right side. Up the middle. He plows forward for 8 yards.
Yeah, feed Saquon right now. They're able to get the ball over the 40, and right away, Nick Sirianni is on that sideline. He wants that time to be saved. They only use 5 seconds on that play.
You know, when Barkley looks like he has nothing, he has 6 yards.
So,
he already has 9 carries for 58 yards.
So he was just showing the patience that you want him to show, staying behind his bigs and just waiting for the opening. Meanwhile, you've got Packers coming from the backside trying to get him on the ground. 6.4 yards per carry for Saquon to this point.
I watched Derrick Henry last night. He's very, very good. Barkley's better. This year, Barkley is better. Second down and 4. Hurts lines them up. Ball at the 39 of the Packers. Gainwell in the backfield. 3 receivers to the far side. 1 to the near side. Hurts backpedals. He's looking, still looking. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Yelling is Goddard, thinking he was interfered with. It looked like the pressure came at him before the ball arrived, but we'll see. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Evan Williams, the safety, just got there much too early, and the fans are correct.
And so was Dallas. It is 3rd down and 4. And the gun is Hurts. Eagles are 1 for 5 on 3rd down conversions. Motion, Goddard, from left to right. Hurts, and the gun, takes the snap, he's back, he steps up, he looks, he fires, incomplete. He misses A.J. Brown on a crossing pattern. But again, the pressure was coming. They're going to go for it.
A lot of confidence shown here by Sirianni. There's no sense in punting here, and you don't want to put Jake Elliott in this position. So, yeah, go for it and trust your defense.
They line up with Jahan Dotson to the far side. Gainwell to the right of Hurts. 3 receivers, including the tight end to the far side of the field. Motion, Goddard, and the Packers jump. No, they call it on the Eagles. They call illegal procedure on the Eagles.
Yes, she did.
5-yard penalty. 4th down.
This is motion. I think she makes a bad call here because this is simply motion. It's the same motion he's been making all day long, where he starts out, he's the inside receiver on the 3-receiver bunch set, and he motions to the outside. I think she made a mistake here. I'm certain she did.
That would be Sarah Thomas. In the punt. Braden Mann in the return. Reed. The punt is very high and wobbly. Reed falls down and catches it with a fair catch down at the 12. Only 14 seconds to go. 32-yard punt. Well, it's Pooch punting. That's why he did it. And the Eagles are just 14 seconds away from a defensive shutout here in the first half. They're up 10-0. By no means is this game a lock, but it's a good start.
Yeah, but you get 3 turnovers in the first half. You want to get more than the 10 points out of a first half by your defense like that. And this was a real
Hey, Shorty.
Brandon McManus will kick off. 10-0 Eagles. McManus's kickoff is and driven, and it is taken on the run. And coming out with it is Rogers.
Let's see what this defense do this second half.
That is it.
offense, rather. Jalen Hurts is not
Thought he had a chance for the line
he giving me the
drive
same
kick.
Jalen Hurts I thought he was going to
The
give me.
Packers covered it well.
Keeping the
10-0
Packers in the game.
Truth of the matter is, they should be up by 4.
Yes.
Because that's how much they have controlled this game.
Well, let's just see if they can get into some type of an offensive rhythm here in the second half. It's not anything I don't see that Green Bay is doing that makes it so difficult. It's just a matter of just executing what you have.
So the first touchdown, Mike, came in the first 2 minutes after the Green Bay kickoff fumble, and then the touchdown pass from Hurts to Dotson. And since then, all that time, 1 field goal. On first down, pistol formation. Handoff goes to Barkley, and he picks up about 4. Brought down by Van Ness.
Saquon takes these little small steps and just moving forward all the time, and then you'll see the burst. You'll see the little opening, and you'll see him just take off.
It is 2nd down and 6. Eagles moving right to left in their midnight green jerseys and white pants. They go with a double tight end. Motion. Goddard, who has been pretty quiet in this game from a receiving standpoint. Under center this time is Hurts. On the delay,
Something in me saying, I want Tanner McKee to come in the game. I'm sure he'll be able to find a pass because he's tall enough.
Moving forward, and then the burst by Saquon.
7-yard pickup. First down.
Because I don't think it's Green Bay defense. I think it's Jalen Hurts.
Unclog the drain.
But maybe he can shut me up.
Pros at Roto-Rooter. And Barry made the tackle. Saquon, 11 carries, 69 yards. 1st and 10 at the 36. Hurts under center. Barkley the single setback. Barkley gets the ball. Spins away from one man, but not the second, and he will lose 2 yards. It was T.J. Slayton all over him. It is 2nd down and 12. Eagles leading it 10-0. Opening minutes of the second half. Empty backfield. Hurts lining up by his lonesome. 3 receivers to the far side. Lone receiver now slot to the near side. Hurts takes his drop. He's looking, still looking. Lies to his left, and he's tackled. He's sacked all the way back at the 25. He had a lot of time, Mike.
Throw it up, bro. Just throw the ball towards A.J. Brown. You got to give him a chance. You're not giving nobody no chance. He wait for somebody to get open instead of throwing them open. Jalen is doing Jalen things.
When you get that deep into the down,
We won't get out of the next round if you play like this. Say that much.
Had the sack for Sean Gary.
We won't beat Tampa Bay like this. Or
this is where they get
the Vikings.
a lot of their interceptions and bad things happen when they're able to force the quarterback to hold on to the football for 4+ seconds.
It is 3rd and 19. Hurts in the gun again. Barkley to his left. Handoff goes to Barkley. Forget it. He's down at the line of scrimmage, and for the first time
defense
today,
playing really well, though.
You'll hear that hollow sound from the crowd. Carl Brooks grabbed Barkley, and the Eagles will have to punt. That was a poor first series to begin the second half.
Well, and you can see Green Bay getting some momentum, starting to really attack defensively. They're inserting extra guys now. That played at Valentine, the corner got into the backfield. They're starting to bring extra people to the line of scrimmage.
Man the punt, read the return. He had a 19-yarder earlier. Here's a deep spiral. Going back, tracking it as Reed. Takes it at the 12. Starts to his left. Finds his way to the 17, and that is it. Good coverage. Very good coverage. Timeout on the field with the score 10-0 Eagles on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP. at eaglesautismchallenge.org. All of the fireworks in this game, Mike, came in the first 2 minutes. Since then, this place has sounded like a library.
Just not good. And with the Packers' offensive line a little bit in flux, they've had the luxury of having everybody intact on their offensive line, but today they've lost the left guard in Elton Jenkins, and they filled in with a rookie, and they've now had to replace him. But there's an opening in their offensive line. The Eagles have to take advantage.
1st and 10 Packers at the 15. Under center is Jordan Love. On first down, Love pitches it out to Jacobs. Jacobs makes a man miss and cracks across the 20 up to the 23. Oren Burks makes the first tackle. 7-yard gain. You can see Jacobs there. He has some moves and he has some quick start ability.
Yeah, they were able to get the edge that time because Nolan Smith comes down to the inside. He gets blocked to the inside, and Jacobs gets out on the edge. Jacobs 11 carries so far, but just 32 yards.
It is 2nd down and 3. Under center again is Love. Motion to the near side of the field. Quick pitch to Jacobs, and Jacobs cannot get away from 3 Eagles. They trapped him behind the line of scrimmage. On this game, that was Mitchell who led the charge. In this game, Mike, he is averaging about 2 yards a carry. That's it.
Yeah. But big Jordan Davis in the middle, he really makes this play and forces Jacobs to try and bounce it. Quinyon Mitchell comes in and he gets the stop. Now they're trying to substitute, and they better hurry up and get Davis off the field so they don't quick snap him. But they make the substitution.
They do. It is 3rd down and 2. Can the Eagles stop the Packers so far? So far, the Packers offense has been absolutely lifeless. You keep wondering, is Love going to make something happen? He backpedals, he's looking, he fires, he completes it, he has a first down, and it is Jacobs coming out of the backfield and catching the pass over the middle for an 11-yard gain.
So they see that the Eagles are only going to rush 4. So they send Jacobs on a little arrow or Texas route over the middle, and there's a lot of space for him to operate.
Believe me, Love has had a lot of big plays this season. They are an explosive team, but so far tonight we have not seen it. 1st and 10. Football up at the 35. Love takes the snap. He pumps, he fires, he completes it. He has his tight end who jumps across the 40 and goes out of bounds at the 41. That's Tucker Kraft for a pickup of 4. So the Packers beginning to move. 9:23 to play in the 3rd quarter. 10-0 Eagles. Touchdown pass, Hurts to Dotson in the first 2 minutes. 21-yard field goal, 31-yard field goal by Jake Elliott. And that's all the scoring in this game. It is 2nd down and 6 for Green Bay. Under center is Love. Single setback, tight formation. Handoff goes inside, and it is Wilson this time, and the Eagles have him at the line of scrimmage. It was Emmanuel Wilson, and the Eagles grab him, and he picks up 2 yards, and that will put the Packers in a 3rd down and 4.
So the big guys just make just enough of a traffic jam there to cause the running back Wilson to patter his feet long enough for the second level to then start to get to the line of scrimmage and make that stop for very little pickup.
Matt LaFleur will not give up on this running game. He believes in it, but so far it has yielded very little in results. 3rd down and 4. Shotgun. Slot to the far side. Jacobs back. Back goes Love. He lets it fly, and it is caught down at the 30-yard line by Wicks. What a great play by Detarius Wicks. Goes way up and comes down with it.
Well, and Love gets hit just as he's releasing the ball, and he knows that he's going to take a shot here, but he puts it in an area for Wicks.
Detarius Wicks went way up and came down with the football. Just a great play.
Reed Blankenship is there in a pretty good position, but Wicks plays the ball better, and Blankenship ends up coming out of the game a little shaken up.
Packers threatening for only the 2nd time in this game. Down at the Eagles 30. On first down, Gibbs goes inside. Jacobs breaks 1 tackle and falls forward for about 6.
Yeah, there's that misdirection type of stuff that they like to do in the backfield. They'll get a motion going one way, and they run that counter, get the running back started to one side and counter back the other way.
That time Maddox, who was in, made the tackle.
Maddox, who just stepped in for Reed Blankenship, he comes up to make that stop.
It is 2nd down and 3. Packers moving left to right in their white jerseys. Gold pants, gold helmets. 2nd down and 3. Shotgun. Wicks in motion. Back goes Love. He's looking. He's rolling out to the left. He is firing for the end zone, and it is incomplete, broken up. The pass, now there's a penalty flag. It could be holding again on Green Bay.
It is.
Another holding penalty on Green Bay. The pass was intended for Dobbs, who was double covered and is slow getting up. Eagles sure had him blanketed between Maddox and Mitchell.
Yeah, and Dobbs, you're exactly right. He can't get up. He's still in the end zone. Going to have to get assistance from their training staff. Reed Blankenship returns to the field.
Timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 10, the Packers nothing on the Eagles Radio Network presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Now's the time for a great deal on a new Honda. It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent reliability. It's time for intelligent design, plus exciting performance. Get a new vehicle you'll love. Check out the Honda Civic, Accord, or HR-V.
Watch the Packers go crazy. We not playing too good though. Yeah, we not playing too good on offense. Rather, defense playing real well, but that loss on Nakobe Dean probably gonna be more pivotal than anything going to the future. You know what I'm saying? If we get past this day, but we not playing too good. But fuck you, almost on Washington Packers. You still got a game tonight. You need to worry about. Even though I picked y'all to win. We should, but you know, Jalen is just being Jalen, you know? Jalen just being Jalen, bro.
Look at the entire season, including mic'd up moments with your favorite players and more. Subscribe today.
Jalen being Jalen. Normal Jalen behavior.
Parks Casino.
It's just a concussion. Get that man out the end zone. But if Dobbs out, then that gives a better chance than they only got Reed. But still, I'm talking about for like the future of the playoffs. We can't play like this against better teams, you know?
There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 10, the Packers nothing on the Eagles Radio Network.
We can't play like this against nobody else.
Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Like, we can't play like this against nobody, bro. Minnesota not going for it. Lions not going for it. And granted, just the Packers, they playing good defense. I'm talking about. But I don't think it's the Packers defense. I think it's Jalen Hurts. Personally, I don't think it's the defense. And it's really getting me tight. I'm not enjoying the game at all. But Green Bay look good. Green Bay ain't doing nothing crazy on offense, but their defense looks good. I mean, they stopping Saquon. I can say they load the box, they stopping Saquon. And they in the second half so far, they done dropped another, they stacking the line a little bit more because Jalen can't see the field like he wants to. and they notice that. They say, oh, he's not going to throw the ball if you give him, you know what I'm saying, these slants or whatever. He's not throwing the ball. He's holding the ball. So why not drop a 7 and put more pressure on him because he's not throwing it anyway. So we'll see. Buffalo looked good earlier. Baltimore looked good. I didn't think the Chargers was going to lose that game yesterday, but Houston did their thing. Well, that's the only game I didn't pick right so far. We'll see how y'all play, though. I think y'all can get Tampa Bay a run for their money, though, for sure. Like, y'all gonna go crazy. And it's just because it's Tampa Bay. You said Hurts gonna get the ball out. No, he not. He hasn't. I don't think so, bro. I seen this Hurts far too many times. This is the Hurts that loses games. This is the Hurts that keep people around. It shouldn't be 10-0. We got 3 turnovers today. 3. 2 interceptions. You don't even convert on 1. You only convert on 1, bro. Yeah, Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo definitely look good. They look scary in that second half. Because they was up by 10. I mean, it was up by 3 going into halftime. I was like, oh, this might be a closer game than I expected. And then Josh Allen, he trying to get that MVP for real. Love letting that thing go. They got a holding. He ain't even touching them. That was acting. But I think here's what I think. Here's what I do think. If Green Bay scores right here, which I think they will, we got to turn it up on offense.
Portion of that move, there's too much contact by Mitchell.
That's a 24-yard penalty. First and goal, Packers at the Eagles 9. Eagles up 10-0, but the Packers just 9 yards away from making this game tight. Under center.
He fumbled, but we didn't get it.
Jacobs behind him. On first down, give goes to Jacobs. Heads off left tackle for about 3. Fumbles the football. Let's hold your breath.
Oh, the ball hit the ground. The ball called the fumble, so that wasn't a fumble.
Looks of things. They do.
Yeah, and the official going to say he was, when he went down, the ball came out.
That's a fumble because they did that with Saquon.
The fumble.
It is second down and goal from the 8.
I understand. They be making the rules as we go.
Can the Eagles defense stop them right here? Second down and goal from the 8. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 left.
If they get 3 points out of this, that's even amazing. But if they get 7, I'm gonna be blown. But I think they're gonna get 7. They gonna go for it on 4th down.
Malik Heath inside the left pylon.
Interesting strategy. They just try and get everybody, all the possible targets to the right side.
Let me see how far. We cannot play off defense. Everybody needs to be press man. Slay is too far off. Slay is too far off now. Who is that? That's C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Why the fuck is he right there?
Can the Eagles hold them to a field goal?
All right, incomplete.
Love again in the gun.
I think, okay, 3 points. I'll take 3. I'll take 3 out of here. I'll take 3.
Still looking. He is firing, and it is incomplete as he wanted Melton in the corner of the end.
They trying to pick on Quinyon out there like he's not really one of them.
Yeah, really nice job here by Quinyon Mitchell. He funnels this receiver to the back of the end zone, and even if that's caught, it's going to be out of the end zone. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
McManus missed his first field goal attempt of 38 yards. This is a shorter one. This will be
On the board.
a 26-yard attempt to put the Packers on the board and make it a one-touchdown game with 5:49 to go in the third quarter.
This game way closer than it should be, bro.
And it is good. So there's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 10, the Packers 3 on the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
PNC Private Bank knows that
Way
anything can
too
happen on the
close.
gridiron, and being prepared goes a long way. It's not so different with your...
What? No. Oh, what, the internet? What you talking about?
But they've lackluster since that first drive early in the game.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts, as I said, hit on his first 6 passes. He's missed 7 since then. In the second half, has he thrown it? He has not thrown it in the second half.
McManus to kick off. Packers have made it a one-touchdown game, 10-3. You talk about the sparks that fly in a playoff game. This one has been pretty much sparkless. Here is the kickoff, and it will be taken in the end zone, and coming out with it is Rodgers to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and a good job as Isaiah Rodgers returns it to the 33. Now let's see if the Eagles can wake up. Let's see if Hurts can get them going. How about something big to A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith?
Yeah, you've got to get this passing game cranked up. Yeah, you want to lean
Touchdown. We got to get a touchdown on this drive.
that he's involved, but you've got to get the passing game going.
It is 1st and 10 at the 32. Eagles moving right to left here in the third quarter. Hurts lines them up. 2 receivers stacked to the far side. A.J. Brown to the near side. Goes in motion. Hurts gives it off to Barkley. Tries to sweep. He does for about 4 yards. Let's go down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. Saquon Barkley was talking earlier this week, and when he was asked about his first home playoff game in his NFL career, which is kind of unbelievable when you think to what he's achieved so far this season with the Eagles, he said at the end of the day, the team that turns over the ball the least is probably going to win. The team that creates more explosive plays is probably going to win. All the little things that go into winning football games is staying the same in regards to this wild card matchup. Now, guys, we're seeing them not turn the ball over, but haven't seen the explosive plays yet. Merrill, back to you.
On 2nd down and 6, they give it to Barkley. who picks up about 4 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. The passing game is not going. You look for the big plays by A.J. Brown. Now it's a tight formation. Eagles are 1 for 7 on 3rd downs. This time, Hurts fakes, looks, fires, complete, wide open Smith. 40, 35. That's more like it.
Yeah,
Hurts
there it is.
rolling left and firing to Devontae Smith for a big pickup right there of the 28 yards.
Yeah, there it is. You've got that 3-level stretch play, and Devontae Smith coming from the other side of the field. He's the middle guy in that 3-level stretch, and he comes wide open. That's what we need to see more of.
1st and 10. Hurts lines them up at the 33-yard line. He's got Barkley to his left. Now Barkley in motion. Hurts straight back. He fires. He completes it. Devontae Smith again, pushing people across the 25 down to the 24. Valentine stops him, but another pickup. Now the passing game is working. That's 9 yards right there.
Yeah, he just goes out into the flat, accepts that football out into the flat, and gets what's there, which is about, as you said, 9 yards.
It is 2nd down and 1, and you would think this is a Barkley run. Slot to either side. Hurts comes up, says something to Juergens. It is 2nd down and a yard. Hurts in the gun.
Big dollars got it. Let's go. We needed this touchdown. We needed it.
He does in the flat. The nice catch by Goddard, who breaks a tackle across the 5. Touchdown, Goddard.
Beast. He beasted him. He catches this simple flare pattern out into the flat, Merrill.
He just kept step out down the field. That's what you need, shorty.
Pushes him in the face, not once, twice, and into the end zone. That's Dallas Goedert.
That is Dallas Goedert, who has been relatively quiet in this game, but now he.
Oh, we need it, baby. Give us a way.
Elliott for the extra point. That was a big touchdown.
Valentine is going to be on Dallas.
He missed the extra kick, guy.
Goddard's highlight reel.
Ball spotted, kick is up.
We needed that, shorty. We needed that. If we ain't get that, I was gonna be concerned. We needed a touchdown. It's like, but I felt like what I said before they score. I said, if they score right there, yeah. If they score right there, we need to answer with a touchdown. So we needed that big score. All right, I'm a little bit more comfortable. with the lead. The lead is now 13. It's just 2 scores. Even though it was 10 a little bit easy. Not as easy to get. Field goals away back. We just need a good defensive stop right here, get another score on the board, make it 23. Because he missed the kick. I don't know what's gotten into Shorty, man.
Specialists and everywhere in
And Monday morning from 10 to 2, me and my man Joe Giglio, we're going to break it all down on WIP.
The Great Hands Catch of the Game, sponsored by Hand and Stone Massage and Facial Spa. De-stress after the game with the relaxing massager facial, starting at $79.95.
That was the Great Hands Catch by Dallas Goedert, catch and run.
Here is the kickoff by Elliott, and it is taken by Nixon out to the 5, the 10, 15, 20, and he is hammered again. He was hammered early in the game and coughed up the football, and a couple of plays later, the Eagles were on the board. Special teams is really good today.
I would have coughed that one up. They hit too hard down there.
Boy, they do. All right, 1st and 10, Green Bay. Eagles up 16 to 3.
All right, let's see what they're doing this defense.
If it were 17 to 3.
That was Sidney Brown in on that one, and that's a solid hit.
Sidney will do that to people. Into the gun is Love. Love has been unspectacular in this game. Empty backfield. 2 receivers right. Double tight end.
They going straight at Owen Brooks because of Nakobe Dean being out of the game. But I think the Eagles got a remedy for that come next game. If Nakobe Dean is out, I believe they're going to move Owen Brooks out and they're going to work in Seen. Y'all know Seen is a addition. He a DB. They could put him at the linebacker just because he's bigger. Not bigger, but he about the same size as Nakobe.
Wide receiver, and he runs the slant to the inside, just uncovered.
1st and 10, Green Bay.
And he was Georgia 2021 Georgia's defensive player of the game in the bowl game. And he's a Georgia Bulldog. And he played with everybody, so hopefully Nakobe not hurt. But if he is hurt, I would look at that option.
Green Bay will pass the ball as a changeup, but even playing from behind, they are going to run the ball with Josh Jacobs.
It is 2nd down and 6. They stay with that running game. You are absolutely right. 2nd and 6. Eagles up 16 to 3. Last 2 minutes of quarter number 3. And the gun again is Love. He pumps, he fires, open, complete at the 45-yard line, making the catches.
The Eagles out there hitting, so they injuring anybody that come across that middle.
He gets hit by Dick Cooper DeJean that makes the stop, and
Blankenship.
Reed Blankenship, and he's very, very slow to get up.
I think he injured his shoulder.
They hitting out there,
so.
He
was holding his shoulder.
Yeah, he's holding the right shoulder. And now their entire training staff onto the field.
The Eagles had one injury that has to concern you, and that was in the first half, and it was to Nakobe Dean, who left the field on a cart. Now,
they hitting out there, so.
X-rays and everything else will show that it is not serious, but usually when they leave on a cart, they're not coming back the next week.
Well, and for Green Bay, they've already lost Romeo Doubs in the last possession, and he's out. Well, they're checking for a concussion with him. They can't lose other receivers.
1st and 10. This time, the give goes to Jacobs, and he goes no place. They stick with Jacobs a lot. He's got a lot of carries for not many yards.
Yeah, but it's just the way they do things. Now, I'm surprised that they didn't get Tucker Kraft more involved. And Musgrave, their other tight end, hasn't been involved at all. But Tucker Kraft, they like to throw the ball to.
They play that saw coverage. They think it's open, but it's really not. Be a body bag game.
2nd down and 7, Green Bay.
Maybe 3 yards a carry, that's all.
Wilson.
Wasn't a bad. That was a horrible pass.
Is Love. Slot to the far side of the field. Love. Fakes, back, looks, steps up, fires out in the flat, and it's incomplete. I thought if Love came up, he had about 15 yards of clear sailing right in front of him, and he threw that ridiculous pass.
He just does not look to run. If you look at over the season, I think he's carried the ball just 100 and sometimes. He doesn't look to run at all.
He is the farthest thing from Lamar Jackson you will ever find.
No, it's only 25 carries. He doesn't run the ball.
It is 3rd and 7. Brooks in the backfield. They have to get to the 35 for a first down. Back comes Love. He pumps, he fires, he completes it to Wicks down to the 32. He throws well, usually, but he does not have any +1 capabilities.
Boy, you've got green shirts all around Wicks, but this thing is just pinpointed by Jordan Love into a window, in a very small window.
We've got 22 seconds to go in quarter number 3. Eagles leading 16-3. First and 10. Jacobs returns to the backfield. Kraft goes in motion. Comes back to the near side. Back goes Love.
Fourth quarter.
Incomplete. It was intended over the middle for Wicks, but he touched it, dropped it. It'll be second and 10. 7 seconds to go, so this could do it for quarter number 3. Eagles on top, 16-3. It's not a lot. They're in good shape, but there's a full quarter to go.
Anything can happen.
Eagles woke up on their last possession, and that was encouraging.
One that Wicks knows that he should have caught.
Second and 10. Again, shotgun. Love. Jacobs to his left.
Touchdown.
Gives it
Wow.
to Jacobs, who breaks the tackle, comes forward, has a first down, running down the field across the 5, and he's down to the 1.
He was determined.
Jacobs, and they say touchdown. He crosses the
Nah,
line.
that's not touchdown.
Jacobs with his shirt
We're down to half-yard line.
from behind, kept on his feet, and then lurched towards the end zone, and they say he got in. I'm not
Half-yard
sure
line.
when you see where his knee hit.
He gonna score though.
Yeah, I guess he did.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if he did. I think his knee hit.
yeah,
I think this is coming back.
Yeah, this is going to end up on the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal
Yeah.
line.
That'll be first and goal at the 1.
Yeah, but that was a poor job of tackling by the Eagles defensively.
And there's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Who was the first person like?
16, the
I think it was
Packers
Owen
3
Burks.
on the Eagles radio network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865.
We can't give up 6 points right here. We only got to give. We can't afford 6. We're gonna go for a 3 right here.
It's time to cut your old point-of-sale systems and revolutionize your business with
Only 3 right here. Only 3. It's gonna come down to the wire, y'all. I don't think it's gonna be sweet. This might end up being a 1-point game. Not in our favor. We keep playing. That defense got tackled. They gonna rely on the running now. 3 receivers down. It's a closer game. It's too close. Owen Burks is the reason why. He should have went for the tackle. He's trying to go for the punch. He's trying to punch out the ball. He should just went for the tackle. It shouldn't have got past Owen Burks. Got it the second time.
The center, they have three tight ends. On first down, Love takes it. He gives it inside to Jacobs, and Jacobs on second effort is in. He scores. And after the extra point is converted, and we assume it will be, the Eagles will be leading by 6 points. Not very comforting.
No, that's not a comfortable position. This offensive line, though, for Green Bay, I think they do a really nice job. They've had a lot of penalties that's hurt them throughout the game.
I think 4 by the guard. 4 holding penalties.
Well, they lost Eldon Jenkins early in the game, and they've replaced him with 2 different ones, but both seem to be caught up with penalties.
Here's an important extra point, spotted, kicked up, and good. So we have a 16-10 Eagles lead in the fourth quarter. Does that make you feel secure? It should. It shouldn't. Eagles have played so-so football, and they're capable of a lot better. Today's stats presented to you exclusively by PNC Bank. PNC, brilliantly boring since 1865.
But Jacobs now 17 carries for 80 yards. That last possession, he really jumped up, and that was a 9-play drive, 78 yards, and a 1-yard touchdown push. Josh Jacobs.
The deep men will be Isaiah Rodgers.
Jalen Hurts is now connected on 9 of his 16 passes for 100 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Gainwell, the other deep man.
I think he'll need to go back to that passing game and move this team down the field once again.
I do too. But he did show some spark on that last drive, particularly hitting Devontae Smith. Where's A.J. Brown today?
A.J. Brown only got a catch. Oh, he got one catch.
Both these wide receivers away. That's why they're playing so much 2-deep zone.
Here's the kickoff. It is high, and it is deep, but coming up with Rodgers taking a knee 1 yard deep. So they'll bring it out to the 30.
So Jaden Reed, I'm watching him go to the locker room, so that's another one of their wide receivers that may not be available for this fourth quarter.
Well, they still have a couple out there who can play, including that Dontavius Wicks.
All right, moment of truth. They got to score right here. Moment of truth.
10 Eagles moving left to right here in the fourth quarter. Trying to move to the divisional round next weekend, next Sunday. 1st and 10. Eagles with the ball at the 30. Barkley standing next to Hurts in the gun. Motion to the near side of the field, and Smith. Hurts is back. Hurts is looking, has time, fires, juggled and caught. It's got it again across the 40 with a first down.
Yeah, really.
I don't know how to catch that one-handed joint.
Patience of Jalen Hurts, letting Dallas Goedert get across the formation and just outrun the safety, and he puts it on him for a first down.
1st and 10 up at the 40. Slot to the far side of the field. Barkley to the left of Hurts. Double tight end. Calcaterra in. Hurts fakes, keeps, runs, and picks up 5 yards on a quarterback keeper. And Agbari makes the stop, but a 5-yard pickup. Jalen running well and showing
That was a 6 yard.
carrying the ball.
Yeah, and most importantly, running at the proper times, the right times, and that's what's key.
It is 2nd down and 5. 3 receivers, including Calcaterra, out to the far side of the field. Hurts in the gun. Barkley to his left.
Right.
Goes to Barkley.
See how long we can have the ball for this down.
Shoves up the middle, and he's very close to a first down again.
Yeah, just control the line of scrimmage, and you can control.
No turnovers.
Yeah,
we good.
That's really what you need. Control the line of scrimmage. Keep moving the chains, and the Packers have really had the time of possession in their favor.
Oh, they're going to move the chains back.
Before this possession, the Packers had the ball 6 minutes more than the Eagles have had the football. So they've controlled the time of possession, but it's that time in the game now where you want to control the clock, you want to run time off the clock.
Please set the game clock to 13:47.
They had moved the chains without the officials' indication. Johnny Wilson is in. It is 3rd down and 1.
Is that a blocking indicator that Johnny Wilson is in?
It may be. It's a tight formation. Nobody split.
Come on, Jalen.
They're just going to push it.
They're going to just shove. They're just going to push.
Go for it that game, but God damn, I thought that was a touchdown. That was a good. I like that. I like that though.
They faked it. They had A.J. Brown, who had beaten his coverage, but the ball was just overthrown.
Yeah, because Jalen has to put this up a little sooner than he wants to put it up, so he wasn't able to hit his target. But they're going to keep the offense on the field, and now it's the push, which means it's crunch time.
It is.
And you know what the play is here. Open a bag of sharp, tangy Hers, salt and vinegar chips. Hers, it's rooted in flavor.
Here is the touch.
That was a good attempt, though. I like it. I like that call. I like trying to get Jalen the ball. I'm not Jalen. I'm gonna throw that pass.
So that's why you can go for it and try and get the big play on 3rd down, because you know you've got one more down and you know what's going to happen. Everyone in the stadium knew what was going to happen.
13 minutes to play in regulation. Eagles leading 16-10. Hurts lines them up in a pistol with Barkley behind him. Slot to the far side of the field. Double tight end. Give goes to Barkley off the left side. Not much. About 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Oh, let's go, y'all.
McDuffie. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Got us go right here.
16-10. That's not comfortable. And the gun is Hurts. Shotgun. Double wing. Barkley to his left. 1st down and waits at the 38. Hurts screens out in the flat to Barkley, and Barkley is pushed out of bounds well short of the 1st down. And a penalty flag is thrown, and it's going to be on Green Bay for a personal foul. I believe
you're right. And I don't know why, but the officials seem to want to huddle and talk this one over before they assess the penalty.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 25. 15-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Tough for us to get a look at it with the players on the sideline.
Okay.
But Barkley is pushed out.
They called that bull. That was a bogus call. I wouldn't have called that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I probably wouldn't have called that.
They're engaged, and that's.
If it wasn't.
I don't know. That's
kind of.
Yeah.
If we were against the Eagles, we'd be.
Yeah.
Furious.
Living.
Yeah, that's home cooking.
I think it is. At any rate, be thankful for small favors. 1st and 10, the ball at the Packers 26. Hurts under center. Barkley behind him. Motion. Devontae Smith. Hurts on 1st down. Gives to Barkley. Off the right side, and he lurches down to the 20. He must be getting close to 100 yards.
Yes, he is. I'm impressed.
Nixon on the tackle.
I'm impressed by Nixon. Keyshawn Nixon. Barkley just couldn't shake him. He squares up on him, and he doesn't let Barkley get him to step one way or the other, and he makes the stop on Barkley in the open field. That's impressive.
Gainwell comes in. Barkley has 18 carries for 86 yards. Under 12 to play in regulation.
Let's go. Let's go, Shaw. 1st down.
Hurts in the gun.
1st down, Gainwell. Good.
To the far side of the field. 2nd down. Hurts gives to Gainwell. Gainwell tries to cut, and he's down at about the 15-yard line. He picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, but another first.
Another first, and the clock keeps ticking. Eagles are in the Deborah Hart Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the
Green Bay ain't been doing too bad on offense, actually. 241.
Barkley back in. Ball inside the 15. Hurts in the gun, slot to the far side of the field. Hurts, fakes, keeps, runs to the outside, and is pushed out. The Eagles are going to get a holding penalty. Hurts on a keeper.
Even if it's 3 points right here, I'm cool with 3. As long as we get some points on the board.
Offense, number 6, 10-yard penalty.
He ain't kicking good, though.
Devontae Smith.
We probably have to score right here then.
He was saying to the official, I can't believe you called that.
He doesn't get a whole lot of holding penalties. He's not really an effective holder.
He shouldn't be much of a blocker. He's 170 pounds.
Yeah. At any rate, it backs the Eagles up, and they have a 1st and 20. Now, down here, there's plenty of time left, but even a field goal is big.
Yeah.
Because they have a 6-point lead, and that will make it
I said that first, y'all.
Yes.
Hurts lines them up again. Barkley to his left. Slot to the far side. A.J. Brown to the near side. It is 1st and 20. Like to see A.J. Brown get involved in this with a big play. Hurts calls for the football. He's back. He's looking. Still looking. Fires. Complete on the far side of the field to Smith for a short gain. Brought down by Valentine. Pickup of 8. So that will bring up a 2nd down and 12.
They try to take away those outside throws, and especially when you watch AJ, they're going to roll.
Oh, they too far off. You got it. You got it. You got it up top. You got it up top and down bottom. Who you going to throw it to?
How about Dotson?
This nigga.
Got Dotson early in the game for a touchdown.
Another holding. It's coming back. We'll stop running.
Down and 12. Hurts again in the gun. Dotson in the near
Coming
side
back.
slot.
2nd and 22.
Hurts looks. Hurts still looking. He's rolling. He's going to run penalty flag, another hold. Hurts takes off to the far side of the field, and he's tripped up as he comes across the 15. However, it's coming back. Edward Cooper made the stop, but it's coming back again.
And Jordan Mailata, you can tell the guilty party.
65, 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Oh, this one's on Lane Johnson, he's saying. But I thought watching Jordan Mailata trying to talk to the officials, I expected it to be called on him. But now they're backing themselves up.
They are.
It's the 7th penalty and 64 yards they've given up in penalties.
They have to get inside the 5 for a 1st down, and they're going to line up at the 26. 9 minutes to play in regulation. Eagles by 6.
Why did they take a timeout?
Gainwell comes in.
Waste of a timeout.
Goddard in motion. And Hurts is going to take a timeout.
Charge timeout. Philadelphia, their 1st will be 30 seconds.
So the up 16-10, but this isn't the Eagles playing at the level that they played at when they beat Baltimore and Pittsburgh this year.
All right.
It's not their finest game. They're okay.
And I think if the passing game works a little bit better, it opens up the run lanes a little bit more. But you got to give Green Bay some credit here. They've played really good defense.
They've just got to get through this thing and head for the next round. It is 2nd and 22. Hurts in the gun. Motion to the near side of the field. And Dotson. Hurts back. Setting up. Looking. Firing. Wide open. It's Goddard. Inside the 20. And he pushes his way to the 18. Cooper grabs him and throws him down. 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13.
Yeah, that's getting some of it back. And Jalen Hurts hit just as he's releasing the football, and he gets up very slow, but he makes the connection to Goddard. And if nothing else, you're certainly in the range of Jake Elliott.
3rd and 13. Hurts in the gun. They have to get down to the 5. That's the key. Slot to either side. Gainwell to his left. Hurts calling for the football. He pitches, he fakes. Now he's going to run, and he's going to cut back, and he's going to head to the outside and be thrown down well short of the 1st down. He doesn't get there. Xavier McKinney stops him after 5. So in comes Jake in the field goal unit. Now, Elliott made a field goal of 21 yards. He missed an extra point. But this would be very big.
Gotta make this kick.
It would give them a 9-point lead. It will be a 30-yard field goal. Typically for Elliott, it's a chip shot. It's an extra point. That's all it is.
All right. I feel a little more confident right now. 9 points is good.
And the kick is good. That is a big kick. There's another $500 donation for the local Chevrolet dealers Kids for Kids program, benefiting the Child Life Education and Creative Arts Therapy Department at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. There's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 19, the Packers 10. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
Pennsylvanians are creating their own soundtrack. Thanks to PA Lottery Scratch-Offs, excitement's back. Pennies.
All right. No, mama.
Those 3 points were very important. Elliott to kick off. The dangerous Keyshawn Nixon, who has certainly been racked and battered and banged down today, will give it another shot.
Yeah, but you don't want to give him a crease.
Yeah, that's right. Here is the kickoff. Elliott hits a line drive. Nixon takes it. No, lets it go by him. He thought about taking it and then thought it could bounce off his shins and be a free ball. So he sashayed to his left, and it went through the end zone.
Now you need the defense to come up. The Packers only have, I think, 3 eligible receivers at this point because they've lost a couple guys.
Here's a good thing, Mike. That landed in the landing zone and went through the end zone.
Comes
to
the
Packers.
20.
It only goes to the 20. So that's big. All right, 1st and 10. Packers moving right to left. 7.5 to go in regulation. Eagles by 9. Jacobs in the backfield with Love. They start out in a pistol. 1st down. Back goes Love. He's loading.
Take Owen Burks out the game. That's going to be the reason we lose. He's going to be the reason we lose. You got to take him out the game. We got to put
5 more yards to his initial pickup.
Jacobs is always an option.
You got to put.
There's nothing downfield.
You got to put somebody a little bit more faster.
Leak out after he blocks, and there's no one around him.
This game is not in the comfort zone yet. by any stretch of the imagination. Wilson in the backfield. Love in the gun. Love, this time, gives to Wilson. And Wilson goes forward for about 4 yards.
I think Kobe Dean was our best.
Because Jacobs kind of limped off the field. When
He's our best cover linebacker. Who can we put in?
He's kind of over on the sideline just taking his time, but you can see there's a noticeable limp.
Just to mention it again, because it is significant, the Kobe Dean carted off in the first half. That has long-range implications as far as the playoffs are concerned. It is 2nd and 6 for the Packers. Tight formation. Love takes the snap. He fires out on the far side. Making the catch is Kraft, the tight end, but he'll be 3 yards shy of a first down as Zach Bond muscles him out of bounds.
Yeah, he makes the catch, but there is nothing to gain after that because of the tight coverage and Zach Bond getting him out of bounds.
6:05 to go in regulation. Eagles by 9.
Quinyon, get closer than that. They giving him the first down.
Bigger than this. Love and the gun.
Both down, Shawty. If he had some passing lanes open. They finna go for it though.
On the near side of the field. Love instead hands it off inside, and being stacked up and stopped at the 40-yard line is Wilson that time, Emmanuel Wilson, for no gain, and they're keeping the Packers offense on the field.
I think they even lost a yard on that possession. I don't think it was just a no gain.
You gotta go get him. It's the game. Y'all gotta go get him.
This could be the game right here. This could be the game right here. If the Eagles stop them, they're in great shape. Love the gun. 3 receivers to the near side of the field.
Yes, incomplete. He was out of bounds. Oops,
Fans doing their part, making it difficult to communicate.
They must get to the 44. Back goes Love. He fires. He completes it. He has to fire. Is he in?
He's out of bounds.
They say he's out of bounds. It was caught by Heath on the sideline. Now let's get an official ruling. Let's see what the official says.
Yeah, he ain't know where his feet was.
Official, but I think he stepped out of bounds. When he landed, his foot was on the white chalk.
He did. So there's a timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 19, the Packers 2.
Now we just gotta go score. Score another 3. We can take 3. We take 3 points right here. Nah, we need 7. We need 7.
On 94 WIP.
We need 7. We need 7. We'll get 7. 26-10.
It's time to drive smarter with high-tech features and excellent
Jalen got to pick up next week, though. He has to pick up his game next week.
Plus exciting performance. Get a new vehicle you'll love.
He got to pick up his game next week, though. Four minutes left. 4 minutes left. Get this.
wins tonight, the Eagles play the winner of the Rams-Vikings game. If Tampa Bay beats the Commanders, the Eagles play Tampa Bay here. 1st and 10. Eagles at the Packers 41. Pistol formation. Barkley behind Hurts. Hurts gives it off to Barkley. Off the left side he goes, and he picks up 5 more yards. Kenny Clark makes the stop.
Yeah, at this point, you just want to see exactly what the Eagles just did. Really good blocking up front. Saquon Barkley coming in behind.
First, it will be 30 seconds. Please set the game clock to 4:53.
Now Green Bay is where they have to start to use timeouts.
Barkley is 9 yards away from his umpteenth 100-yard game.
Devontae Smith seems to be limping just a little bit. And for that, I think they're going to take him out. See, as little of him as you want.
He looks okay, Mike, trotting over.
Shut him down.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 36. Again, a pistol formation. Hurts.
Throw that flag.
2 receivers to the near side of the field. Motion. Jahan Dotson. Again, it goes to Barkley. Barkley with nothing this time.
Barkley's stupid. First down.
Scrimmage and thrown back. Now it's going to be a penalty flag on the Packers again.
It's a good job by Green Bay. Because Saquon's not bothered by this at all. He's down posing, signaling 1st down.
Penalty flag on the Packers for just being stupid. Here they stopped them and have the Eagles in a 3rd down.
That's exactly right.
And they just gave them a 1st down.
And Van Ness gives them a hard shove at the end.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 93, 15-yard penalty.
Now they're calling it on T.J. Slayton, but he and Van Ness give him a big shove at the end.
Yeah, that play was blown dead. They could clearly hear the whistle. 7th penalty on the Packers today. That may have just about ended the suspense in this game. Eagles led it 10-0. Packers came back and added a field goal after missing 1. Let's go down to Devin.
Thanks, Merrill. So just wanted to weigh in. I heard you guys chatting about Devontae having a slight limp. A.J. Brown, of course, not seeing too much action. It's worth noting that both Devontae and A.J. missed a couple practices apiece this week. A.J. Brown actually started one and then was taken out essentially with a trainer on Wednesday and did not return. This is because of rest, and he's maintaining a knee injury that's actually been bothering him all season long. Devontae also dealing with a lingering injury. Guys, back to you.
All right, 4:47 to go in regulation. Eagles leading 19-10. Boy, when you're a coach like Matt LaFleur, this has got to drive you nuts.
Yes.
When your team does what this team has done today.
And the damage is already done. He's over screaming at T.J. Slayton, but the damage is done.
Yeah, he just ruined their chances of winning. Gave the Eagles a 1st down. Eagles go with a double tight end.
Discipline in so many areas. It's so important to winning football.
4:47 to go in regulation. I think we're going to see some Saquon right here. 1st and 10. Saquon needs 9 yards for another 100-yard game. Hurts in the pistol.
I think they should throw a fade to A.J. Brown.
And Barkley picks up about
At least give him the ball one time. Goddamn.
Clark makes the tackle.
Green Bay's going to use another of their timeouts with just 1 remaining.
Your second. It will be 30 seconds. Please set the game clock to 4:43.
Barkley has 92 yards on 21 carries.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 4:43 to go in regulation. Eagles by 9. Eagles have not played their best. They have not played their best today. They've had their moments. They've had some impressive plays.
Right.
But you know they're capable of better offense than what we've seen today.
The defense, they've done kind of what the defense does.
Yeah.
They've done a really nice job against a great running attack of the Green Bay Packers.
Held them to 10 points so far in the pistol. Hurts comes back to Barkley, and Barkley burrows his way forward for another 2 yards. The Eagles are in the Deborah Hart Lung Center red zone, which means a $100 donation to the Deborah Hospital Foundation. It'll be 3rd down and 8. And I would think that they'll run.
You think?
I would think they will run.
Yeah, it's really all about burning the time off of the clock at this point. You're almost to the 4-minute mark.
Eagles are only 2 for 10 on 3rd down conversions. So if they want something to work on this week, they found it. 3rd and 8. Again, it goes to Barkley. And Barkley leans forward and takes it across the 15 down to the 13. And Jake Elliott and company will come on.
Green Bay's got that 1 timeout remaining. But they're going to get, I think it's Quay Walker. He almost held up the game on the previous play, but this time he's not able to get off the field, and they're going to call a timeout, an injury timeout.
Yeah, they will. 3:42 to go in regulation. Or in
all right. Game almost over.
And as I said,
3:59 left.
Either meet Washington.
Injury timeout.
If they win tonight, if they beat Tampa Bay, or if Tampa Bay wins, if Washington wins, the Eagles will play the winner of the Rams-Vikings game.
Yes.
They will not play Washington. If Washington wins, the Eagles play the winner of the Rams-Vikings game. If Tampa Bay wins,
then
the Eagles
Tampa's
play
here.
Tampa Bay. You want Tampa Bay? Or do you want Minnesota?
I don't want Tampa
Or
Bay.
the Rams?
I'd rather have Minnesota.
I would pick Minnesota to beat the Rams.
I want Minnesota.
Here's Jake Elliott with a 32-yard field goal attempt.
Bring on Tampa Bay.
Fuck that.
All right. Elliott, 2 for 2 in the field goal department today. Missed 1 extra point. Eagles let the clock run. And they will snap it right now. They will take a timeout.
Philadelphia, your second. It will be 30 seconds.
All right, they let the clock run down to 3:14. And Jake runs over to the net.
3:15 of the game clock, please.
I like the strategy.
Sure, just run the clock.
Yeah, they don't have any real use for those timeouts. Let the clock run all the way down as far as you can. Use the timeout and burn time off the clock.
This will give them a 22-10 lead. 12-point lead with just over 3 to play. This has not been the
He made it.
finest hour. Man kneeling at the 22. The kick is up. The kick is away, and the kick is good.
All right.
And so the Eagles lead 22-10. There's another $500 donation from the local Chevrolet dealers Kids for Kicks program, benefiting the Child Life Education and Creative Arts Therapy Department at Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So the Eagles in good shape.
Yeah, but I think it's a much tougher fight than many people thought this game would be. Many people thought that the Eagles would just run away with this game, and you see the fight from Green Bay. It's just they don't have enough firepower. And their quarterback, who hasn't thrown an interception in 7 games, well, he threw a couple here today.
Yeah, going into this game, Mike, he had thrown 173 passes
without an seven games in a row.
Well, he made up for it. He really hasn't been very good today.
With Josh Jacobs limping around in that last possession, I'm wondering if they'll even bring him back out.
Well, they don't have to save him for next week. Here is the kickoff by Elliott. It is deep, and Nixon takes it 6 yards deep and takes the knee. Look, the Eagles haven't played great football today. Not what they're capable of, but they played well enough. They did what they had to do when they had to do it, and they will come away with a comfortable wild card weekend win.
Sure. They just answered my question. Chris Brock is on the field.
3:12 to go. It'll be either the Rams, the Vikings, or the Bucks here next Sunday. We don't know whether it will be the 3 o'clock or the 6 o'clock game. Back goes Love. He's tackled by Nolan Smith, who's got another sack. Boy, Nolan Smith is good, isn't he?
Yeah, that's an excellent job by Nolan Smith. And it's only the second sack of the game, but Nolan Smith on another one. And another
Packer hurt.
Yeah, another Packer down.
That sack sponsored by Verizon. For every sack this postseason, Verizon will donate $500 to the Travis Manion Foundation. Get to your local Verizon store today. The Philadelphia Eagles, powered by Verizon.
If there's a worse time, this is it for a guy to get hurt, and especially a serious injury. And I hope that this is not what this is, but when you see an offensive lineman and someone rolls into his legs the way this just happened, you have real concerns about the health of that player.
You're right. You are right. I feel very, very bad about the injury to Nakobe Dean because he came off on the card.
Yeah. So now
he's had such a great season.
They're going to end up lining up another
Yes,
rookie
sir.
on their offensive line, the center, Jacob Monk.
Make sure y'all like the stream. And if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. You hear me?
The next round, hold on a second. Joe said, wait.
Well, we do what Joe says around here.
Usually. Even if it doesn't make sense.
Joe's the boss.
Jacob Monk is the injured.
No, Monk's coming
Monk
in.
is coming in.
Yeah, Monk's the rookie out of Duke.
He is. Boy, these injuries have taken a long time.
And the cart's coming out.
Oh, my.
Which is always a terrible sign.
Oh, isn't that awful?
Damn.
Timeout on the field with the score. The Eagles 22, the Packers 10. On the Eagles Radio Network, presented by PNC Bank. Brilliantly boring since 1865 on 94 WIP.
PNC Bank prides themselves on being boring, but the truth is they couldn't be more excited about serving our great region. For nearly 100.
I'd rather see the Vikings. Honestly, we don't beat the Buccaneers. Ty Bowles knows how to play Jalen Hurts. You look at this year, even though he was down a receiver, 2 receivers, couldn't do nothing with him. Playoffs last year, couldn't do nothing with him. The year before that, couldn't do nothing with him. I'd rather not see Tampa Bay, so I'd rather y'all beat Tampa Bay because Tampa Bay is just our Achilles heel. He just know how to play Jalen Hurts, unfortunately. So I'd rather not. I'd rather play the Vikings or the Rams, whoever win that game, or the Commanders. But I know it's impossible that we won't see y'all because y'all too low of a seed. So if y'all win, y'all gotta go see the Lions. I still gotta win tonight. I don't know. But holding. Good catch. It's still coming back though. It wouldn't matter. Yeah. So that's what I say. Rather.
It's about the 7th holding penalty today against the Packers.
Well, if you can't block them, you need to hold them to keep them off your quarterback. And I think it was Ryan this time. But what else can they do? They cannot block this defensive front.
They tired of shit.
It's the 8th penalty, Merrill, on the day.
The Eagles are going to win this game 22-10. But it's hard to believe, hard to say that when you're up by 12 points and you're going to win it going away. But the Eagles are better than that. The Eagles have outplayed this team completely. Packers have not been very good. It is second and 23. Love fumbles the snap.
Oh no, it's gonna be
Then he heaves it into the flat, completes it to Chris Brooks.
Now there's one man downfield.
On the far side
on
of
both
the field.
sides. There's an ineligible receiver downfield. That's number 1. I don't know what the number 2 penalty is.
It's on the Packers. I'll tell you something. Last year, the Cowboys.
After replay assist, there is no foul for an ineligible player downfield. It is an incomplete pass.
Yeah, just run the clock.
Last year in the playoffs, the Packers as a wild card team went into Dallas and annihilated the Cowboys.
Yes, they did.
Just beat them up backwards and backwards and sideways every other way. They just pounded them away. In this game, they have really not made much of a showing. They've had to play here and play there, but for the most part, the Eagles have walked their way through this.
There is no foul for an ineligible downfield. It was a completed pass.
If you want to be a completed pass, you can have a completed pass. All right, 2:31 to go in regulation in this game. 2nd and 23 for Green Bay. Back again goes Love. He's looking. He floats it out in the flat.
20-yard first down was crazy.
Running along the sideline is
That's
Emmanuel Wilson,
crazy.
all the way up to
That's
the
crazy.
45-yard line. Big play.
You play too far off.
Blankenship.
Eagles play too far off, bro.
Check down is a design check down. You get the tight end out in front of him, and then you just dump the ball off. Once the defense gets downfield, then you just dump the ball off, and he's got an escort down the sideline.
2:15 remaining in this game.
Good.
Packers line up with 3 receivers to the far side of the field. And the gun is Love.
2-minute warning, baby.
Back goes Love one more time. Here comes the rush. He steps forward. He completes it down to the 40-yard line. Making the catch is Melton, taking a big hit from Blankenship. Blankenship pummeling. And we will get the 2-minute warning right here.
This is the 2-minute warning.
Matt, y'all gonna win tonight, Matt?
To go in this game.
You confident tonight?
Barring any crazy.
Oh, what y'all doing? What y'all doing tonight? Y'all gonna win or not?
Not shown much today, Mike.
Well, and they continue to fight, but at this point, they may as well just run the clock and get out of here. Bo Melton, a local guy, getting
Let me
involved.
know.
He's an Egg Harbor Township young man.
Delaware Valley Honda dealers, contact your local Honda dealer for a great deal today.
Melt played his college ball at Rutgers, and he's probably now the fastest guy that they have on their roster that's healthy.
If there were a safety today, it would have been brought to you by PGW, safely delivering clean natural energy to Philadelphia homes and businesses. Visit PJ.
You mean pass game? I don't think I have an issue stopping the run. You mean pass? You think Lattimore playing tonight? If Lattimore playing tonight against Evans, you already know what's happening there.
Eagles will be playing Tampa Bay if they beat
Okay,
Washington tonight, or if the Commanders win, they go to Detroit, and the Eagles will play the winner of the Minnesota Rams game, which is in Arizona tomorrow night.
Yeah, I mean, y'all can beat anybody in the playoffs. Playoffs 0-0. Like, even coming into this game.
Who would you like to see?
You know what I'm saying?
I think the team I would least like to see from an Eagles standpoint, I
Tampa
think
Bay.
the team that has played the best all season of the remaining teams is Minnesota.
Minnesota's crazy. I think we beat Minnesota.
14-3.
I I remember when we said that about Minnesota back in the year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and won it. And right here, the Eagles completely dismantled.
They got y'all. Some people got y'all going to the NFC Championship.
You're right. You're right.
These games
They got y'all beating Tampa Bay then the Lions. It's crazy.
Of course, that was
They put too much faith in Jaden, boy. Anything's possible, though.
There's one more game to go. Now, the best scenario would be for Detroit to lose somewhere along the line and then have the NFC Championship game right
come
here.
through here, yeah.
That's what I would most like to see. First and 10. Packers at the
Quinyon Mitchell forgot his first interception. Yeah.
Love back. He's rolling. He's still rolling.
Yeah.
Deep downfield.
Yeah. First interception.
Intercepted. The first interception of Quinyon Mitchell's career.
How about that?
How about it? How about it?
Many opportunities, and finally he gets an interception in the end zone that could possibly seal this thing. It's the fourth takeaway by this defense on the night. But
I'm happy for him. I'm not paying attention to that. Paying attention to what? What other people saying? Yes, you are. If anybody paid attention, your ass paid attention. I ain't trying to hear that. You paying attention, fool.
But Quinyon Mitchell finally getting his first, and I hope he holds on to that football.
I think he will. Saquon Barkley, 23 carries for 98 yards. Well, the Eagles are just about into victory formation position. Barkley in. Give it to Barkley one more time and let him hit 100. Pistol formation. Hurts on first down. Gives it to Barkley. And Barkley plows forward, and there's his 100 yards.
Big Klein got 102.
That will put him over the 100-yard marker once again. That's very ordinary for him.
Yeah, it's just a regular day at the office.
24 carries, 100
Pack is
yards.
sick.
The clock is ticking. And now they can begin the
Pack is his ass. I can talk my trash now.
Eagles 14-3.
It was ass coming into the game. I ain't never have a doubt. What you talking about?
By beating the Green Bay Packers decisively.
Barkley by the score, y'all. Barkley by the score, y'all. Barkley by the score, y'all. Oh.
Okay, a B-minus.
Oh, he should have scored.
In the pistol.
Oh, he could have scored. He could have scored.
And again, he breaks. He's at the 40 and he falls down. He could have taken that home. He was out in front of the world. He could have taken that.
Who said you? Why you keep saying I didn't think I was gonna make the playoffs? I gave you your record. I knew y'all. You ain't been paying attention all season. I never doubted y'all was gonna make the playoffs.
And all he has to do is just keep running because you can't catch this guy.
I always gave you possibilities though.
Slide down and save some for next week.
25 carries for Saquon for 100 yards.
He could have got that. He could have got that though.
It's a good day's work. Sit down and take a rest.
And now it's time for the victory formation.
Y'all went 7. Y'all was like 7-2. That was playoff bound already.
But it was a very solid win. Any rebroadcast of this game is expressly prohibited.
Okay. Give me my. Yeah. It's gonna be interesting, man. Y'all game come on in an hour though. I'm a FaceTime you. Well, I wait. You want to talk before or after y'all game? I know your nerves bad right now.
Director of Engineering Dave Scalish, studio engineer Andrew
Eagles final. Man, Saquon could have just bust pose. He could have just got like 10,000 yards right there. He could have got like another 80-yard run right there.
And Dan Wilson, our producer, director.
That was a good game though. That was a good game. You want to talk to me tomorrow? It's crazy. I would like you. You one of the fans. You want to talk to me tomorrow? Not before the game, not after. We talk tomorrow when your nerves. If y'all lose, if y'all win tonight, you gonna want to talk to me tonight. I told you, sir. That's crazy. That's it. That's all, y'all. I'm finna get off, but if y'all hit the link tree in my bio, you can catch the game in later on tonight. I do a little card on YouTube on my other channel. But for old time's sake, because the Eagles is who they are, we're going to play the anthem one more time, then we're going to get out of here. Once my mouse start working. Y'all ready? Boom. Boom. Here we go. On the road to victory. 1, 2, 3. We ain't look good tonight, bro. Stop lying. We won. We ain't look good, though. I'll take it, though. Defense, 4 turnovers. That defense is real. Come on, say it with me, Matt. EAGLES. Yes, sir, ski. I'll see y'all next week. I'll see y'all next week, though. Make sure you hit that like button, man. Get us into the flow of all the Philadelphia pages so more people can tune in. As long as the Eagles playing, I'm live. We got to switch to the Sixers later on. Yes, sir, shorty. See them next week. They got to cut to Philly, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It was a good game. I need Jalen to step up a little bit more. But it is what it is. It's Jalen doing Jalen things. We'll be all right. But we just get W's, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Tampa Bay, Minnesota, whoever. Come on. Come on. I think this is what I think gonna happen. If the Commanders win tonight, that's a tough one. If the Commanders win tonight, we gotta go to, and we'll be playing Minnesota next week. I think we beat Minnesota and Philly, and then I think we'll go to the Lions. I think Lions go to the NFC Championship. If the Commanders lose tonight, I don't think the Lions go to the NFC Championship because that favorable matchup, they have to play like Minnesota or somebody like that. So I don't know. We'll see though. Until next time, man. I'm out. D5 Sports Talk. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yes, sir, ski. I think I'm going all right.